Welcome #Panther Nation. Today is May 15, 2020, and this is your virtual assembly. I'm Cindy, and I'm here with my co-host, Angie.
Hi, Cindy. Hello, students, parents, faculty, alumni, and friends in #Panther Nation. Today marks the final assembly of the school year. Cindy, can you believe it?
Angie, we have a really special program to end the year. As always, we will begin with Coach Drillin and his athletic report.
Welcome to the final Brandon Hall Sports Report from Brookhaven, Georgia. In our weekly virtual horse updates, we have semifinal results to share. Dean Mack got shut out by Neil Dickey in the first semifinal, while Coach Long won a tight contest over Will Phillips, while the free throw knocked Phillips out in the final shot. All right. We have an update from the finals of the Brandon Hall Virtual Horse Tournament. Neil Dickey finishes the sweep of Coach Will Long. Horse to HOR in the first game, and then horse to nothing in the second game. Congratulations, Neil Dickey, as you are the Brandon Hall Virtual Horse Tournament champion. I will be in touch about your special prize. Take that recognition with pride. Congratulations, Neil. There's an exciting fall on the radar for the Brandon Hall Athletic Program. Please be on the lookout for information for cross-country, volleyball, middle school soccer. And the pigskin will be flying at Brandon Hall this fall as flag football will be a new fall sport for high school students. Thank you for a great school year. I can't wait to see everyone this August. Have a great summer. Go Panthers. Back to you.
Thank you, Coach Drilling. Next up, this week, many of our seniors had some special visitors come up to their doorstep. Let's check out some of the clips.
How come nobody came to my house in Florida? Mrs. C, what about our seniors who aren't in Atlanta?
Cindy, I'm very sad that I was not able to come to Florida specifically for you, but I do have your sign waiting for you when you pick up your stuff. And for all the other seniors, if you are coming back to campus, you can pick up your sign when you pick up your stuff or in the fall. If you're not planning to return to campus, please reach out to me personally and I'll make sure you get your sign.
Seniors, as we are all about to become alumni at Brandon Hall, we are honored to have some special guests with us here tonight. Did you know that Brandon Hall has its first ever Alumni Council?
I didn't know that, so let's learn more about this. Ms. Bell, Director of Alumni Services, is here with us now, as well as all members of the Brandon Hall Alumni Council.
Ms. Bell, what is an Alumni Council and how did the idea originate?
Okay, that's a really good question, Angie. So the Alumni Council are former Brandon Hall students that are graduates that are alumni. And this idea originated with Mr. Fusto in 2019. And he asked me to recruit some students to be on the Alumni Council. And these are the students that we have. And I would like to introduce them at this time.
So I'm Evan Langfelder, and I graduated in 2015 from Brandon Hall and was there for 1 year.
Hi, I'm Pashali Enrov, and I graduated 2016 after 3 years.
I'm Thomas Curry, and I was class of 2015, and I was there from 7th grade to end of senior year.
I'm Olivia Bryan. I graduated in 2017, and I was there for 4.5 years.
Hello, my name is Mulazim Enrov. I was class of 2018. I was there for 5 years since 8th grade.
What is one memory you have of Brandon Hall?
I think my favorite memory was actually an academic one. It was the second semester of my senior year, and I won the award of Most Improved in British Literature from Mr. Ellenboss, and that just really stuck with me because even to this day, he was the hardest teacher that I've ever had, even harder class than any of my college classes. So.
For me, now that I'm stuck home because of all that's going on lately, the best memory from Brandon Hall is probably a field day, just being outside with everybody and having fun, just the whole engaging in all the activities, the picnic and everything. It's just fun, especially now that I'm inside. I really cherish those moments.
I think one of my probably favorite memories about Brand Hall, besides all the really good classes that I was in, was probably an athletic one, and that is when I believe sophomore in high school, we went to the state championship for golf for the first time in Brand Hall history. So that was definitely pretty cool to experience, and I think we might have placed in it, but I'm not 100% sure. But that was still a lot of fun.
Yeah, mine is also athletics, just mostly being a part of a team and definitely winning state and watching how we all came to support each other my sophomore year.
To be honest, mine is also athletics related. I played sports throughout the whole experience at Brandon Hall, so I have a lot of good memories. I like being the basketball team and also with soccer. I was with Mr. Hewitt's middle school team, so that was all. Sports was a lot of fond memories for me.
Awesome. What is a positive change that you have seen at Brandon Hall since you graduated?
I think for me, definitely the leadership. It's a lot stronger now, and there's much more of a vision that's come together compared to when I was there. I feel like there was good leadership, but it wasn't kind of solidified, and I see a lot more of that now.
For me, I like the whole Alumni Council and how students are being engaged after we graduate. And I mean, I always came back to Brandon Hall when my brother Milazine was still there. But after he's graduated, it's kind of good to stay connected in the whole community and still have an impact. That's a really good idea, and it's a really good change.
I definitely agree with what Evan was saying about how the school leadership and administration and teachers is definitely a lot stronger. They've come together a lot more. The Friday assemblies, I feel like, have really helped with that, and something that coming back as alumni is really fascinating and makes us happy. So I really like that a lot.
For me, I was able to sit in on one of y'all's assemblies one Friday morning, and just being able to see how the students were leading and up there, that was new for me. So it seems like y'all are really bonded and everything.
I mean, I'm going off with what Pashala said as well. I like the Alumni Council and how the whole thing is going to work out for the future. I feel like while I was there, we didn't really connect with the alumni after they graduated, but I feel like having the alumni come back and speak with the current students would actually be very beneficial for in the long run.
And could you tell us what plans the Alumni Council has in store for Brandon Hall now and the near future?
Lots of big plans. The first and foremost thing probably would be graduation. I would like any alumni council members or alumni that wants to participate in graduation to be there. Possibly a banquet as well if we have something like that. We're talking about having the Alumni Council help out with career day, depending on what field of work they're in, or some of the council are still in school, but just talking about careers that they're in now. Orientation at the dorm, orientation with the entire school, speaking at assemblies, coming to proms, coming to basketball games. I'm talking everything I can think of they want to be involved in.
Awesome. As you all know, it has been a challenging end of the year for all seniors and our families. Do any of you have some words of advice to it all?
I would say after I saw a sign the other day next to the building I live in, and it says, "After every storm comes a rainbow." So honestly, these aren't going to be, while these are really challenging times and like super unexpected and no one's really ever experienced this before, it's not going to be the darkest times. Things will get better. There's still going to be graduation, et cetera. So it's always going to be better.
As a senior graduating college this May, I can say that I understand what the seniors are going through, and it's good to know that everybody's going through this. It's good to know that you're not alone, and know that we're also going through that as well. So hopefully the graduations that will happen will be on par with the normal graduation that usually happens. So hopefully they will be made up.
I think definitely I agree with what everyone else has said so far. With these are definitely very tough times that are going on right now, but y'all have had to persevere and overcome what's going on, and y'all should be very proud of yourselves for finishing out the school year very strong. And you just got to think to yourself that you got through probably one of the toughest things, and there'll be more down the road, but this will teach you a good lesson about overcoming things that are unexpected and challenging yourself to new things. So congratulations.
Yeah, mine is kind of the same. It's all about your outlook. You can sit there and feel bad for yourself, or you can try to think, what is this teaching me? How am I growing from this? I genuinely believe we go through something for a reason, and there's a lesson behind every hard time. And whether it's humbling you or somehow you should grow from it. So you should have an attitude towards it to, this is teaching me something. This is somehow going to bless me or help me get stronger.
I think it was all well said. I don't know what else to add. I think everybody made a very good point. So I agree with what everybody said. It's hard times right now, but it's a good time for people to bond with their families since everybody's home right now. So we can use this as a time where we can bond and have a good time with our families.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for taking time away from your work and families to share some thoughts with us.
Mr. Fusto shared an important letter with families this week that details the possibilities for a graduation ceremony.
Please encourage your families to read the letter and email Mr. Fusto or Ms. Payne with any questions.
And now, let's celebrate our summer birthdays for May, June, and July.
Joyeux anniversaire, joyeux anniversaire, joyeux anniversaire, joyeux anniversaire. Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos todos cumpleaños feliz. С днем рождения тебя, с днем рождения тебя, с днем рождения, с днем рождения, с днем рождения тебя. 생일 축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다. 지구에서 우주에서 제일 사랑합니다. Mutlu yıllar sana, mutlu yıllar sana, mutlu yıllar, mutlu yıllar, mutlu yıllar sana.
Zum Geburtstag viel Glück, zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag, zum Geburtstag, zum Geburtstag viel Glück.
Tanti auguri a te, tanti auguri a te, tanti auguri felici, tanti auguri a te. Eid milad Saeed, Eid milad Saeed, Eid milad Saeed. يا عزيزي عيد ميلاد سعيد 祝你生日快乐祝你身体健康祝你万事如意祝你发财新年好 Happy birthday to you Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Mr. Stanfield and Mr. C have created a fun video message for us about ways the community can stay connected on social media.
What's up, Panthers? It's Mr. C.
And Mr. Stanchfield.
Hey, Mr. Stanchfield, what's on your mind?
Let's talk about Brandon Hall's Instagram.
Okay. What about Brandon Hall's Instagram?
We're trying to make this page more about you, your student experience, and the memories you create. So let's share those Brandon Hall memories.
So make sure you follow us at BrandonHall_ATL.
So send us your pics to photos@brandonhall.org.
We will see you there.
We'll see you there.
Our spring art show is available online. Ms. Flamer is here to tell us a little more about it.
Afternoon, Brandon Hall. Mrs. Flamer here. Just a quick plug to take a look at the Brandon Hall website for our annual student art show. This show represents work across all 4 art classes and represents weeks of skill, hard work, and creativity. So, while we didn't get to finish out the year the way that we expected, what did get accomplished was quite amazing. So take a look and a listen and enjoy. Thanks.
We end tonight with a final special tribute to all of us, the seniors and the class of 2020.